Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 2021 PCS Sula Open. This is your final round, back nine coverage. I'm Tony Ferro.
And this is Cornelius Farnsworth. Together we are Ferro Farnsworth commentary team. This is a back nine shake and bake edition coming right at you. So, front nine, we saw some action. Blaer's up by 9 strokes with 9 to go. Another side story, Stanislaus is in a solo 4th place with 10 under par. So we've got some movement in this chase card. Hole 10, hardest hole on the course. As they're flying us through, you can see why. Another one of these position drives is going to be real important to land somewhere in these wood chips here with a clean look for an approach.
Yeah, you're going to have to clear this OB field that's wide open here, coming into this late gap, uphill slope onto the basket. This is no doubt the hardest hole on the course.
Yeah, this is averaging more than 5 strokes per player in the field. So this is one of those tweeners. What do you think of having holes like this that are really hard par 4s but play like a par 5?
I personally don't mind them. I think this is just, you have to execute 2 perfect shots and then you get rewarded with a birdie look. And if you don't, then you're just scrambling for par. We got Blaer off the tee.
Oh, yeah.
He's a little bit early left.
Just a fraction off. I mean, he didn't miss his line by much.
That'll be most likely a layup before the OB and then shooting over the OB to try and save his par.
Knut at 1 over par for the round so far. Laces this one into the tree, unfortunately. Pretty much the same one that Blaer hit.
That should be scramble mode as well. Peter's looking to correct off of that. Keep it a little bit further to the right. Looks like he did that very nicely. Just get the hyzer, the tickle off the tree.
A little tree grind.
That's going to be in primetime territory. He should be able to attack for that birdie.
Again, with the layout of this course, a left-hander would have some significant challenges with some of these fairways, I think.
Oh, and Morten hitting an early tree, ricocheting left. He is going to be in the rough. Looks like he's going to go around the outside.
Is that over the OB?
This is going to be over the OB and trying to come back in.
Oh, he cleared the giant marshmallows. Do you think that the marshmallows affected his shot in any way?
I believe they had a little bit of effect onto his shot, but he seems to have executed that quite nicely.
Well, you can make some really big s'mores with those marshmallows.
Right you are. And Blaer up. Like I thought, he is just going to go for a nice, easy layup, skipping off of those wood chips. That should be in perfect territory to get up and down for his par.
Yeah, it seems like par was the game plan for Blaer again. Again, he came out here with a plan on each hole. It's clear. He's executing.
Yeah, on this hole, I believe if you don't execute off the tee, you're just going to be scrambling for par. You really need a perfect drive to have any chance at birdie on this hole. And Peter with the only chance. Let's see if he can make it through the gap. This is looking a little low, a little early, but he squeaks in safe.
Just enough.
And Peter, yeah, let's stick to disc golf. Yeah.
Sorry, Peter. All right, Knut here showing us the spike hyzer approach. Perfectly executed. He couldn't have asked for more.
That's right on the circle's edge.
But again, with any kind of wind, all these shots are going to be just another level of difficulty. That would make this hole extremely hard.
Yeah, with a nice crosswind, this could be an extremely difficult approach on this already tough par 4.
I mean, I don't see the trees moving. Their shirts aren't blowing. This is just a perfect disc golf conditions if people like to play.
Yeah, it's really calmed down from the beginning of the round, I believe. And Blaer up again with his ape. And that's going to be right inside the circle, about 6-7 meters.
He just stacks birdies up with that ape.
Well, he'll be
Or
looking at his par on that one.
Circle putts at least, yeah.
All right, Peter. With the only chance at birdie, a long look, but can he give it some type of a run?
Yeah, he's been forced to have those looks often on this course, but I guess not just him.
Yeah, on this course, yeah, it's the name of the game is hitting the gaps and getting on the landing zones.
And again, when Morten's really frustrated, he had the open look that we're talking about, not obstructed, and didn't capitalize. So that cost him one.
Looks like Blaer will be next up to save his
I can't
par.
imagine he's going to miss this. This, I think, would be about a center pole type of situation.
And that's the way.
Wow.
Beautiful. He's got a smooth, clean stroke going. He's probably feeling more than confident right now.
Well, you can't count on him to make mistakes. That's not going to be the way to gain strokes on that guy.
Not looking like it this weekend.
We've got European Championships coming up in a few weeks within the month in Konopiste, Czech Republic. So I think Blair's looking good for his preparations for that.
Yeah, I think all of these guys are looking to get some nice tournament rounds in, to get those nerves settled in from tournament play, be able to execute their top game at the European Championships next month.
Hole 11, 228 meters. We've got OB on both sides of the fairway. Another common theme here, but we've got a huge curve to the left with a very guarded green, forcing these guys to throw a very accurate approach, or again, they're going to have an obstructed putt, probably outside of the circle.
Yeah, we're looking to see some big bombs off of these guys. This is a long par 4, especially with the slightly uphill. I think we're all checking scores here at this point.
Fourth hardest hole on the course. So talk about a stretch these guys are going into right now. A lot of movement on the scorecards can happen in this type of a section of a course.
Oh, Blaer really letting it out there. Full flex. Is he too long? He doesn't look happy, but that was
moved way up the fairway. Yeah, it was.
All right, Knut, hyzer flip. This is just too much hyzer again. Is it going to be safe? It's looking safe. He's safe.
Yeah, he's gotten away with a few of them.
All right.
Even having birdie looks.
All right, Peter. Let's see the arm. Show us what you got. He's going conservative, and that was really early. Real early left.
I think he was trying to stand that up as some sort of a flip hyzer, but definitely not enough rotation.
Yeah, I think Morten's showing him the route. Maybe a little bit too high in the air, but this has got nice glide. Just catching one of the last trees, but he's still in the fairway.
That looked like a pretty friendly tree kick. If that disc had any more stability, he was in trouble.
And Peter with his Halo Destroyer again, looking to go big. Big spike hyzer.
Yeah, good work from the cameraman to catch these discs.
Nice coverage.
It's nice when they throw red discs too, probably.
All right, Morten. Let's see what you got. Another spike hyzer.
Another nice bright disc.
Does it come? Oh, wow.
Okay.
Beautiful park job.
I'm not sure where he comes from in Norway, but I think he's played this hole before. He knew that distance.
That was executed with perfection.
All right, come on, Knut. Let's make a move now. He's still over par for the day, hanging down somewhere around a 5th, 6th place at this point. But with these difficult holes, he can catch strokes on the field.
Looking like he came out a bit early left, but no OB on that marker, so he's got some look, I would say.
Well, Blaer also joining the sawed-off club.
Blaer just not executing that patent pending stand still. That's a tough shot to execute with an uphill.
Yeah, I think he had an obstructed lie. He wasn't able to make any kind of a step or walk up, or so he again no step, no walk up, forced into an obscure stance.
from the knee, catching a tree around the basket. He's going to have still around the circle's edge to finish that up for par.
He's doing some work on this hole. Now, Peter, with a good approach here, can...
This is just to perfection.
Great job.
Easy. Just a tap.
That was a nice touch with that putter shot. And
All
Blaer again. Look at this. Whenever we see this, it looks like a short putt from the camera angle, but he's got 6 long strides to the basket. So great putt.
And Knut capitalizing on that.
Good looking putt. I think that's a huge boost of confidence for Knut. Well done, man.
Bringing him back to even for the round. Now he can start to work his way under par. And Morten following suit.
Yeah, more green.
He'll be 2 down for the round. That's going to keep him going. Put a little pressure on Peter. He's tapping in for his bogey. Believe that will give them a 1-stroke difference.
There were only 8 birdies on the day on hole 11, so we just saw 2 of them.
That's quite a few.
So thanks for the clinic, guys.
All right, hole number 12. We got a par 3, slightly downhill, 121 meters. This is just going to be a soft turnover for these guys, maybe a sidearm, but I think they're going to probably be shooting mid-range, maybe a fairway driver, something that's just going to turn over softly the whole time and land nice and smooth onto those wood chips.
More disc golf.
Knut's up first. Let's see what he's got. He's going backhand, looking like a distance driver.
Looking like he's trying to keep that momentum going, and what a confident shot.
That's holding real nice.
What a fun one to watch.
Beautifully
nice shot, Knut.
executed.
All right, Morten also coming off a birdie.
He's got a fairway driver in his hand. I believe this is his signature series T-Bird. And it's turning over nice. Maybe a little bit too much. He'll be on the right side, but that's an outside the circle look. All right, and Blaer up next with his Star Lion. Let's see him execute this.
What is the Lion? Is this a slower speed mid-range?
This is a newer disc from the Innova lineup. This is a pretty big beaded mid-range. I believe the numbers are 5502. But yeah, it's quite a new mold, but slightly stable to overstable. I'm sure Blaer has been leaning on that disc for a while now, and it's been working in quite nicely for him. Just beat up to perfection.
I think Peter's been throwing that disc for a while, the way that thing flipped right on over for him.
Yeah, that was maybe a bit overcooked. Blaer seemed to have come out a bit early as well on his shot. They're going to be hoping to pitch up and down for par on this hole.
Man, look at that fairway. I'd love to be up there playing in this.
All right, Blaer's up first with his AVR X3.
A real serious look on his face for this approach.
Nice, smooth Anheuser, and that's a park job.
Still spinning.
Tap in birdie.
Showing us why he's in first place by 10 throws.
All right, Peter, big jump putt. Can we hit it?
Oh, really good run. He's been forced with so many of those this round.
All right, Morten. I really like Morten's putt. It's so smooth.
Okay.
Little obstructed. He's just looking like he's taking the easy 3.
Yeah, really good decision, though, you know. At this point, he doesn't want to lose any strokes to Peter. Those guys have a huge battle for second place right now. Stanislaus also making a move, sitting now in 4th place, hoping to get up into 3rd place if he can.
And Knut capitalizing on that birdie.
That's
He's
Peter.
got 2
That's
in a row.
Peter.
And Peter will take his par. Knut was earlier, sorry. Just recapping while you were talking.
Well, then I'm sorry.
No problems.
We're sorry. Thanks again to More Disc Golf. That's because of them, we're able to bring you this coverage. A great Belgian film crew, and we're proud to be on the team, guys. Oh, we just flew way up in the air. Look at this Norwegian skyline here. This is just amazing that there's a disc golf scene up there and that they have so much space to build these courses.
And this is a par 5, hole 13, 290 meters. OB filled. It is surrounded all the way around with OB. Lots of undulations in the ground. These guys are going to be looking to make placement shots all the way down the fairway, trying to keep the wind under control, hoping for a nice birdie on this big par 5.
Yeah, this thing's averaging .71 over par, so we've got a par 5 that's almost averaging 6 strokes for every player.
And Knut just a little bit too low off the drive. He's going to have a long second shot to try and get up and down, hopefully with still some birdie opportunity in this late in the round.
You know, we haven't seen any rollers. I almost think, yeah, on the other course, the first course that they played on, hole 1, had this cut roller action, but I guess because of the OB here that they're faced with left and right on almost all these holes. That's a risky shot.
Yeah, that in the fairway is maybe a little bit rough for the roller.
Good point, yeah.
And Blaer going way up into the sky.
That's not a roller.
Spike. And that should be perfect placement. He's in the fairway. All right, Peter. He's looking up as well. He's going for that placement spike, Heiser. And I'm totally wrong. He went low, straight shot.
No, that was definitely a fake out.
That faked me right out.
That's a classic fake out.
All right, Knut going for the spike, Heiser again. Let's see if it stays in bounds. This one looked like it was up a little bit to the
Knut's
left.
really in the zone right now.
Happy.
2 out of the last 3 to start this back 9. I think he's really feeling some momentum.
That's the way. That's the final push. All or nothing. Just give it your best shot. Leave it out on the course. Peter just had a huge shot there. He seems satisfied with it. No OB marker.
I imagine this is going way up into the air again.
This is a Star Invictus. This
Okay.
would be nice and overstable.
A little more of a stall nose up Heiser. Okay.
Nice, easy placement on the left side. He should have an open approach for his birdie.
That was an Invictus.
That's correct. That is a speed 10, very overstable driver.
Do you know what Invictus spells backwards?
I do not.
I do not either.
Okay.
Leave the comments in the below and like and subscribe.
And Morten skipping OB, unfortunately. He was hoping for the spike down, but didn't get enough Heiser angle on that disc, and it has rolled into the OB. Knut, on his third, he's went with a mid-range, I believe. It seems to not be turned over quite enough.
It was a beautiful looking shot. Nice flight, but too high.
Yeah, he just flexed it out. Got into that OB on the left side right by the basket. It's a danger zone there.
Maybe he needed to disc down there a little more.
All right, Blaer with his AVR X3 approach. Coming up a bit short. He's going to have a weird putt with that shelf right in front of him.
Yeah, well, I think he's tall enough. He'll just putt right over that tabletop.
I believe this is a Cayman from Peter.
It looked like it was online, but again, yep, same disappointment as Blaer.
Also coming up a bit short. He's going to have that same putt like Blaer. And from the OB, pitching up with his sidearm. And that should be a nice save.
Yeah, but
Try
again,
to stop it.
leaving some meat on the bone. He's got some
right.
work. What a great putt. Knut's showing some serious game right now.
Great par save after that OB stroke.
Yep.
That keeps the momentum rolling. 4 strokes plus the OB penalty. You're not sad about that. And a big birdie putt from Peter. That's the way over that shelf. I'm sure he's putt that area quite a few times.
Oh, he's picking up strokes on folks there. That's 1.71 strokes under the average for the hole. So
that's the way.
That's the right time to attack. And again, look at this putt. It just looks to me like it's going in every time.
Yeah, well,
it's just like practice for him.
He made that entire hole look so easy. It never looked like he was throwing hard at all.
I would never putt against him for money.
No way. Putting competition, no way. And Morten up. Ooh, that.
Oh, speaking of putting competition.
That looked like a little grip lock on the finger. That can really get into your head. Let's hope he can capitalize on this comebacker.
Well, he's not on the lead card for nothing, so
that's the way.
That's what you do. Real disappointing, though, for him to get that red on the card.
It happens.
He did the work. He played the hole fairly conservatively.
But that's all right. You make the comebacker, you move to the next hole, and you forget about it.
Hole 14, 180-meter par 4. Big surprise. We've got OB staked out, as you can see again, left and right. We've got someone running through the drone flight. You're going to want to curve this one to the left. Fairway is really just a hyzer approach. What do you think about this hole, Tony?
Yeah, it seems like it's another one of these shorter par 4s with a nice placement shot where you can't really throw it too hard. You got to just really find that exact...
Just a nervy approach again with the OB in the circle as it looks behind the basket. Huh?
OB surrounded the basket. It seems to be a common theme on this course.
Man, they must have... Do they leave the stakes out all the time, or they have to lay the stakes out just for this tournament?
I'm sure they leave them out here all the time.
That's a lot of stakes. How many stakes do you think there are?
Thousands.
Thousands?
And Blaer just coming up a bit too late out of the hand. He's going to hit a tree on the right. That should be another layup for that par.
What's Peter throwing here?
Ooh. I'm not sure. This is probably a mid-range out of Peter. Maybe a rock or so. Probably just trying to find that beautiful placement area. Flipping up nicely.
Yeah, that flew.
Oh, just a little too high.
That flew like a rock. What a good choice not to throw a higher speed disc there.
Knut looks like he's going full speed at this with a high-speed driver.
Oh, that's a whole different approach.
Rotating over. Does it have the juice?
Awesome shot.
Wow,
yeah.
Nice.
Okay. I'd say that's a landing zone situation there.
All right, this is looking like what I would probably do on the hole. It seems like a
Really?
nice, easy sidearm hyzer. Just one angle on the disc. Let it hit this hill.
What a technical shot with that hill that they're having to... He just laced that a couple meters over the hill on the drive. Yeah, that looks like a much more difficult shot to me than that backhand rock shot.
I just feel like the rotation on the disc is a lot nicer as the hill plays into the rotation.
Uh-oh, Blaer, man down.
Ooh, slippage on the tee.
Viking down.
Are we? Slippage on the tee.
Oh, he's
on the fairway. But it's down.
He's back up.
And we're okay, folks. All right, Peter. Also in some trouble. Let's see if he can't capitalize.
Looking to stay on his feet here. Looks like
up.
a picture-perfect approach.
Right. Maybe
Great
a little
shot
bit
from
short,
him.
but he's going to be putting.
Well, again, these guys all have umbrellas in their bags, but unless they're going to try to block out some sun, you can pretty much leave those in the car, as it looks.
And Morten turning over a rock. This looks a little bit overcooked. Cut roll out. That's going to be a bit short. He's going to have to make a decision if he's going to run that putt or not.
Is this the ape again in his hand? So he's going to spike it right in there next to the basket somehow.
Oh, he seems to have some rough footing again, and he caught the first available. He is not going to be happy about that one.
Well, he seems to always come out of these situations, though, with a par at worst. And that's...
In this situation, I think he's going to need to throw it in to save that par here. I think it's going to be a kind of a bogey at best thing. Knut, on the other hand, puts it right near the basket. He's going to have a tap in.
Hey, people be throwing them in these days, you know?
Well, let's see if he can capitalize. Looking a little bit wide. Yeah, he's going to have a nice putt to save that bogey.
Well, he earned this lead, and he's got some strokes to spare. So at this point, he's playing this tournament to win. But of course, I think his rating's probably in the back of his mind. I heard that they don't have many thousand rated players in Iceland, and sometimes in these countries that don't have as much chance for the international competition, it's harder for them to build their rating up, isn't it, Tony?
Agreed. Yeah, that's very true. When you don't have any 1,000-rated players, it's hard to get 1,000-rated players. They almost need to reach out and go travel abroad, and then they can get those ratings up a little bit better and almost help their country out.
I mean, in particular, Estonia, we spoke to a lot of athletes there, mentioned the same thing, you know.
Same idea, yeah.
So many awesome players, and just with what seems like mediocre ratings. So Blaer, again, from his money range, that's a double bogey, unfortunately, for him. Probably about the first one of the tournament, I think.
Yeah, I think we kind of talked through a few missed putts from these guys.
Yeah, we do talk sometimes.
Knut's going to be the one to capitalize on this, but the rest of these guys, I think, had left a stroke or two out on this hole. They're going to be wishing for better scores, I think.
Yeah, Knut's showing them the way. 3 out of 5 for this really, really difficult back 9. Those are some of the hardest holes on the course, those 5 holes. Awesome job.
And hole 15, we got another short par 3, 335 feet, 102 meters. This is slightly downhill.
This is the 5th hardest hole on the course. So again, I keep bringing that up, but just look at the layout here. Look at that protected green.
Again with the shelf on the left side green, just creating a little bit more danger while you're really close to the basket, making those short putts even more uncertain.
It looks like it lays out for a sidearm here to me, but let's see what kind of variations we see.
Knut going with the backhand.
Here we go.
Caught an early guardian tree. Looks like Morten's going to try and show us the way with his sidearm.
Well, then the sidearm, there's another avenue on the right side I didn't really see there. Okay, yeah.
Oh, he came out a bit too early, and that's going to be an OB stroke.
Yeah, that had the wrong angle out of the hand.
Let's hope he's got a line to save that par.
Okay, see, it looks like Peter's going to correct on what he just saw. And it's still a tight race between Peter and Morten. So he can't afford to throw this one OB.
And Peter correcting nicely, keeping it a lot wider.
It looked like a very similar shot as right on the edge there.
Well, he's going to have a look. He's
living on the edge there.
We're living on the edge. And Blaer coming up with his, looks like a putter in his hand.
And on hole 15.
Turning over nicely. Let's see if he finds the gap. Catching one of the last guardian trees, but that's still going to be a look.
That's a pretty open looking putt there. So this is the PCS Sula Open. This combined 2 tournaments together to make this. Is that correct?
That's correct. And with a great run from Knut.
What an aggressive run. Well, he's really feeling it right now. Yeah, he's expecting them all to go in. Pretty awesome.
Oh, Peter doesn't want anything to do with that.
In no way a run. Blaer looks like this is a run.
Now, this is going to be, I think at this point he's on half go mode. He's giving it the run, but he's not trying to leave himself any comebackers. He's got the huge lead and only a few to go.
Oh, wow. That was an awesome lace through those trees to hit the band. Really unfortunate.
Yeah, with only 3 holes left after this, Morten's really got to try and make a push, and with that OB stroke, he's really trying to keep that par safe. But
nice job, Morten.
He'll take his bogey, he'll move to the next hole, try to make a push on the last 3. Blaer with the easy par. He's on cruise control. 9-stroke lead still. Taking it in for the win. This is just going to be a victory lap on these last 3 holes.
It looks like Blaer maybe puts a little time in on the putting green. What do you think?
I would say so. But to come back on your PCS Sula Open, this is 2 different tournaments that have combined forces to make a multi-course, huge event. I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to go myself. hopefully next year we'll see how all this situation turns out. But hole 16, we got ourselves a must get for this final 3 holes. Short uphill 105 meter shot. These guys are going to look to flip something up under stable right at the basket. Try to get real close for that easy birdie.
Yeah, this is one of the easier holes on the course. Interesting fact, every single hole on this course averages over par. So this course averaged over par for the whole field. So what a challenging layout.
I think we can definitely see why with all this coverage. And Peter showing us how it's done with a nice flip up.
What a great shot.
That's 2 for 2. We're going to have a couple birdies on those 2 drives.
Well, this is a pretty significantly uphill shot.
I would agree, yes. This is uphill, but you get some glide on the disc, match the angle.
Well, Blaer
of
looks
the
to be
disc
putting
the
a
hill.
lot on this one.
Oh, yeah, this is a mid-range. He's got it up way high, flexing out.
What an interesting shot.
Seems like a safe play for him that he knows it's going to come out in the end, and he'll just have an inside the circle look. And I think we've seen that twice now.
Well, what an arsenal he's got of shots in his bag with this the high kind of stalling out floater shot like we just saw, and these spike hyzers.
Well, the rest of these guys are using fairway drivers, and he's using a mid-range. I believe his arm speed and power is just top game right now. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with in the future here.
Well, that is just a stereotypical disc golfer's body proportions at this point, huh? For these top players we're seeing, Wysocki and Calvin, and I mean, this is having those long limbs to generate that much pull and snap.
Definitely, along with some muscle mass, and you can create some huge whip in your body.
Well, you found a way to generate some huge whip in your body with the distance that you're bringing to the table as well, my friend.
Yeah, with small players can also pack a punch. And Morten and Peter capitalizing on their birdies. Blaer coming up a little bit high, hitting the top band. He'll take his par, no big deal. Knut capitalizing on his birdie. We're going to go on to the last 2 holes. We got a nice battle suing for 2nd and 3rd place.
Don't forget about Stan.
Stan's
Stan, what you doing?
He's coming up hot on that chase card.
Stan at stash. Hole 17, another one of the easier ones. It's the layout's getting a little friendlier for these guys. A nice, easy finish for them. This thing just averages 0.2 over par. So I think this is another. You want to get that too.
Yes, I agree. I believe they did this on purpose. There's a couple must-get birdie holes and then a semi.
Go in.
Whoa! Hey yo! Ace run.
Must get into the basket. All right. Well, that happened.
So as I was saying, yes, there's some good must-get birdies and then a tough hole 18 finish.
Well, I think Peter maybe liked that line.
I agree. Let's see. He's got his fairway driver in his hand, looking to flip it up, match that
looking
line.
for basically a follow flight on that, but
that's a bit low right side, but he'll still be putting for that birdie.
Not unobstructed, but I think he'll have a putt.
All
so
right.
Morten looking to get it going. He's had a rough back 9. He's fallen back into a 3-way tie for 3rd place. Peter enjoying a little space up there in 2nd place, but great drive from Morten. That's fairway. That's a circle 2. Let's see if he just does that long distance standstill putt again. He needs to get something going.
Yeah, it seems like we're getting some inclement weather here. Blaer's hiding his disc under his shirt, trying to keep it dry. Got umbrellas out in the background. Blaer looking to the sky for another big bomb hyzer. Halo Destroyer up into the atmosphere. Let's see where it comes down. Plinko, and
there
she's parked.
we go.
Park job.
That Plinko down there.
Wow, she looks happy.
Yeah, she's really loves disc golf.
Seems happy to be here.
Maybe she had a bad round.
Never know. Never know. Peter, on the other hand, he is not doing too bad. Looking to get this late birdie in the game.
Okay.
Oh, nice run. That looked really obstructed. Had to curve it around some trees and right off the front cage.
Did most of the work. But, yeah, he's disappointed.
All right, Morten.
Hey, I like these kind of putts. Uphill, he's got a backstopper.
He knows he needs it.
And he knows he doesn't want to be short on this putt.
Come on, hit it. Oh, he knows. Oh!
And
he thought he had it. He really thought he had it. But
not a worst-case scenario situation because it just clipped the basket and there was no roll away.
And Blaer sinking another birdie in just to say, yeah, I'm going to take this one home.
Yeah, for him, that was a severely downhill putt.
All right, Knut.
Nice
he
job,
needed
Knut.
that. He's taking a one-stroke advantage over Morten with that birdie. Coming into the last hole, that's a huge advantage.
Well, playing over par for the first 9 for Knut to come back now at a 4 under for the day. He's making a battle for third place.
Yeah, he's had a really strong back 9. Even though this is the tougher of the 2 9s, he really got his focus back, got his lines in order, and he's been executing.
I wish we could see what Stanislaus is doing today, because he's really looking for a third place finish. I don't know if he's got a much of a run at second at this point.
Word on the street's been saying he's been pushing for the hot round of the day.
Oh.
Hole 18. Nice final hole. You're going to push a little bit of a gap off the tee, trying to place your drive right into the middle of the fairway so you can have an easier approach into this OB-filled green with a basket perched up on this nice tractor here.
Tractor goes to the winner.
Can't think of a much more beautiful finishing hole.
Not true.
All right, Knut, he seems to have a mid-range in his hand.
What kind of tractor do you think that is, Tony?
An old one?
Is that a combine?
I'm going to say I don't know. So,
Yes.
Knut having a nice, easy approach, nice, easy drive there. He should be set up for that approach into the green.
Oh, reset.
Blaer looking to do the same. Oh, a little slip off the tee, it looks like, and he early released. That is heading towards the OB. Does it sit down? No.
Oh, he's out of bounds.
We got an OB stroke there.
He's starting to lose strokes. This could go down to the last putt here, Tony.
This
is getting exciting.
We'll see, let's just see what happens until the end.
Stay tuned, everyone, to more disc golf for this exciting finish.
All right, Peter seems to have his star T-bird in his hand. We saw this on hole 3. Super flippy. Hyzer flip, rotating over. That's way overcooked. But he's safe.
Morten setting up here with a, what is he throwing?
Oh, looks like he
Looks
is
like a
going
T-bird.
full bore.
Oh, he
just looking for glory on the big drive. Overturns it. But he rolls out of the tree, and he's going to be in the fairway.
He got yellow flagged. What the heck does that mean?
I think the yellow flags mean okay there.
Do you think there's just a guy on the course with a yellow flag?
You never
and
know.
he just waves it around? I think that'd be cool.
All right, let's see if Knut can capture one more birdie to finish out his round. He needs every stroke he can get fighting for position. Got his hyzer up in the air. It's coming into the green. Can it stick?
Oh, very nice.
Well done. That is in the circle. He's going to look for birdie on that one.
Just about one of those classic tractor fairway aces you hear a lot about.
And that'll be putting some pressure on Morten. He needs to capitalize as well.
I think he's trying to get a tractor ace.
Oh, Blaer skipping underneath.
Oh, he got the
PCS
skull and
sign.
crossbones.
Wow.
Did you see the pirate flag?
Ouch.
Oh, don't want to see that flag.
All right, Morten coming in. Huge hyzer with the putter. Oh, that was just hanging out too wide, but he's safe.
Oh, he's happy with the result, and he went for it. So respect. Yeah.
He recognized the love off of that tree.
He could have laid up, had the exact same result, but maybe not as much fun.
All right, Peter, he's just laying this up.
That's conservative, playing for position. Peter's sitting in a nice second place, wants to finish that way.
I'm sure he checked the scores before he made that decision.
You think so? Do they have that technology?
I think they have that technology now. And Peter up with his approach, smacking the tractor.
Ooh, easy on that tractor.
That's a park job finish. All right, Blaer, he's just walking down the winner's circle right now.
Yeah, he's looking a little nervous still.
Trying to keep his cool.
It's not over till it's over, and he knows that.
All right, Morten just laying it up. He's going to take his par and go home.
Lay that thing under the tractor, go home.
All right, Blaer, this is for glory. Just for the glory. It's up. Oh, front cage. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, after all these good shots, he's going to be thinking about that one.
Yeah, what's one more stroke? I mean,
that one got on his nerves. Bummer.
No big deal.
Bummer.
Knut capitalizing here. Oh, just early left.
I think that would have been for a third place finish for Knut.
That surely hurt him in the rankings.
That was a very, very important putt.
He seems to be well in the mix, and that was a high-pressure putt. Unfortunately, did not capitalize, but...
Well, spoiler alert, we got Stan in the house at 12 under par. So that is a solo third-place finish for Stanislaus. Congratulations. Congratulations to everyone on this round coverage that we just had the pleasure of enjoying with you guys. Congratulations to Blaer.
Well done, Blaer.
Just showed Europe what's up here just a little bit. And looking to do more of that, I think, at Konapiste. So also good luck there, my man.
Yeah, and well done to more disc golf for this round coverage. This is
really
well done, guys. Tong family really taking it out, showing us some really good, high-quality coverage. Like and subscribe on their page, guys. Don't forget. And we're going to be hoping to bring you some more round coverage.
Yeah, this is a real project. It just got started. This is the first round, the first tournament coverage that we're bringing you. And looking forward to all the exclusive Euro Tour coverage next year and this year. So you'll be seeing a lot more and hopefully hearing a lot more from us with these lead card coverages.
Absolutely. And the champagne victory toast for the lead card. This should be a tradition that they hold on.
Is there a trophy? Is there a trophy, or does he really win the tractor?
I believe he wins a trophy. I think the tractor stays.
Can he choose?
If he can take it home on the plane, then...
He should at least sit in the tractor.
They might work something out. You never know.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for hanging in there with us as we're figuring out how to do this commentary and, trying to bring a fun twist to it, and make this an enjoyable experience. And like disc golf should be and is.
And just to add, there were 5 USDGC places that were given out on this tournament, so congratulations to you 5. And you can see here the top 10. Blaer on top, Peter Lunde second, Stanislaus and Knut, Morten, Brenna in 5th. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you next time.
Farnsworth.